Hello and welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about 4J Studios' biggest mistake. So I think they've made probably two pretty big mistakes. Obviously not that big mistakes, they don't really matter that much, but they are pretty big annoyances that you get from time to time. So yeah, we're going to be talking about them in this video. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so 4J's biggest mistake. I personally think 4J's biggest mistake is, in Battle Minigame, right? The game we're playing right now, if you're in the menu, I'll put a little video on screen of me doing it. You can, like, change all your options and stuff. And, I get it. You might think that's a good idea, okay? Because I can see how it could be good to some people. But, personally, I think it's really silly. And my reason for that is, when you join a game, like on any, you can just join anything, and like the settings people do are so weird. You can change your round count to 10, and your round lives to infinite lives and long round length. If you got a lot of players in the game, your games will be so long, like really way too long. Pretty much that's like an hour of playing one map straight, and that's just silly. Really, the fact that you can join really silly games. Anyway, a little secret, 4J actually did have these little round changes in the beta version of Battle Minigame. You can see on IBX Toycat's little early access video. They actually had that, but they removed it when it first got released because they realised, it's a bit messy and not really consistent, so we shouldn't add that. Which I think, my pitch, if 4J was still working on Minecraft, what they should have done, they should have made it so in the mini games, you can use custom options, but only if you're not on a public game, and then it would be perfect. I feel like just all these custom options shouldn't be something you can join to whenever you want. It's really weird. I don't know. Obviously no hate to 4J. I love 4J a lot. I really respect their work, and even I do respect the custom game options. They added a lot of flexibility, but I just don't think it works in the way that they have executed it. Like, well, they've executed it fine. They've just, like, you shouldn't be able to do it in public games, really. You shouldn't be able to just go on join any and have the most random settings on that are really annoying to play with. I just think it's really really stupid. But yeah, if we back out of this game right now and actually have a look at all the settings, I can go a bit more in depth with you guys. Another mistake, they should have added more stuff to Glide, but I don't think they had the time, really. When Glide was added, they barely had a year left of Xbox One edition, so yeah, they should have added that Mario game mode, but obviously, they had other things to work on, so I don't blame them for not adding that. But if we go to the Glide, we go custom game, more options, there's way too much. I think it is a bit crowded, and natural regen, that all these settings, they're so customizable that really it should only be for non-public games, like private games where you can just mess around with your friends. And the item set, it can be a bit messy, so it should have never gotten added to publics. I'm very much against that. Like, whenever I play battle, I always play casual, or nah, I never play competitive, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really not keen on the custom game option, and it's also makes the menu a little less clean. But no one really cares about that. I think the custom game options can be quite interesting in Tumble, because it doesn't really affect gameplay that much. The objective is still the same. I mean, it is still the same in Battle Minigame, but it's just a bit less weird. It doesn't like affect the game massively. Like in Tumble, it's about breaking blocks, and in battle, it's about fighting people. When fights aren't like consistent and like are really weird, just randomly, and you can't really choose what you want. If you want to play battle, you want to play battle. You don't want to play these random, really weird, different modes. So that's why I always create my own game. And with how popular Xbox One Edition is at the moment, there's no problem with doing that. You can usually get up to like 8 players in the game. But you know, if you're just a casual player, I recommend join them whenever you want. But yeah, I mean, I'm a casual player to be fair, but I just kind of like I like being host and stuff, just better connection, stuff like that. And also I have all the maps, so there's a reason for me to be host. But if you don't have all the maps, I recommend just joining games, as it's not really that big of a deal. Just set your join type to casual and then you'll be fine. But just the fact that there's a ton of random games that you can get up at different times just really ain't that fun. I don't know, I suppose we'll go into solo glide once I finish ranting. But yeah, there's not really much to rant about on glide. Glide is very perfected. Like, you've got the leaderboards and stuff, which is great. And yeah, you've got some crazy strategies, which I think mobs is probably the map to show that on. If we go over to mobs here, you'll see some really fun games. Yeah, I don't know, there's really not much to complain about in Glide, except for maybe on PS4 Edition, how they force the new textures, stuff like that. But honestly, I think that's a big enough mistake for me to talk about it in another video, because honestly, the new textures, they're not great, because all of these maps were made for the old textures. They just don't really suit the new textures that well, in my opinion. I mean, of course, some people will like them, but it's not really my type, personally. Anyway, over here we've got the hardest strategy in the game. You've got to like, okay, wait, I'm pretty rusty at like this map, so I might not be able to hit it. I mean, I can hit it, but probably really slow. Oh no. Oh, I hit the thingy there, but I think, oh no, I'm not alright. I just had the 360 down there. I was gonna hit my head. I did just think though, I feel like you could maybe hit your head on this little thing over here. Oh, I've lost a heart. But like, there's trees here, so why has no one thought about that? Maybe this is there 2 head hits? No, there's actually only 1 head hit on mobs. I think that's that could be a new strategy. You know, I'll have to pitch that to the glide players, because that could actually work. I'll have to try it. You know. But yeah, as we come to the end of the map, we come towards the end of the video pretty much. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I know it's been quite a ranty video, really. There's not really been any cuts, but you know, just trying to share my opinion on that. You know, obviously it is a good feature, but just not for the public rounds. It doesn't fit there. Like 4J even realised that in 2016, 2015 when they were beta testing Battle. So that's why they didn't add it to the game. But for some reason, they later changed their decision right towards the end of Console Edition. Like, it was one of the last, like, actual big changes made to the game, which probably means that it was a last-minute rushed one. That's my guess. Obviously, I'm just assuming, because I don't know. For the long term of a game, I don't think it's a very smart idea, especially infinite lives and stuff. It can get very boring. So yeah, I'm very much against that little change that they've made. Well, they made it years ago. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say for today. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.